Welcome back to High Stakes, where we help you elevate your betting strategy. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button to stay updated with our daily content. Looking for exclusive access to premium betting picks? Join us on Patreon. Links are available in the comments section below. Stay ahead of the game with High Stakes. Oh, a Notre Dame versus Georgia prediction. How riveting. Let's dive into this clash of football titans, where apparently injuries and quarterback drama are the stars of the show. Georgia waltzes into the Sugar Bowl with their backup quarterback, Gunnar Stockton, thrust into the limelight. Because, nothing screams confidence boost like putting a young QB in a playoff game against one of the nation's best defenses. But don't worry, Kirby Smart is probably prepping Stockton with all the vigor of a coach who just realized his team's rushing attack is ranked 11th in the SEC. No pressure, Gunnar, just the weight of the entire Bulldog Nation on your shoulders. Meanwhile, Notre Dame is riding high after dismantling their bitter in-state rival, Indiana. Sure, they let the Hoosiers close the gap late, because drama is the spice of life, right? But it's fine. Marcus Freeman's crew is here with a bend but don't break defense that's somehow held together despite a laundry list of injuries. They're basically duct taping their lineup together at this point, but hey, it works. Let's talk stats. Notre Dame's offense is ranked 100th in passing, because who needs to throw the ball when you can just run it down people's throats? Their ground game is elite, featuring Jeremiah Love and Jadarian Price, who can probably run through brick walls at this point. On the other hand, Riley Leonard has decided to remember how to throw touchdowns just in time for the playoffs. Convenient. Georgia's offense, however, is a different story. With an offensive line as stable as a Jenga tower and a rushing attack that's, let's say, experimental, their hopes rest on Stockton channeling his inner Justin Fields or Stetson Bennett. Spoiler alert. That's a lot to ask from a guy who was probably just trying to enjoy his holiday break a month ago. So, what's the real prediction? Notre Dame by 1.5 points feels generous. Georgia might have depth, but Notre Dame has that team of destiny vibe going for them. And with both offenses as shaky as a first draft of a term paper, the under on 44.5 points seems like a safe bet. But hey, at least we're guaranteed one thing. Plenty of dramatic sideline shots and over-the-top commentary about resilience, grit, and the magic of college football. Grab your popcorn. Now for my game props. Notre Dame to cover, minus 1.5. Notre Dame has the momentum and appears better equipped to handle adversity with their strong ground game and defensive grit. Georgia's reliance on a backup QB in this high-pressure game makes the Fighting Irish the safer pick to cover the spread. Jeremiah Love over rushing yards. Notre Dame's elite running back will likely be the centerpiece of their offensive game plan. With Georgia's defensive vulnerabilities and a desire to control the clock, Love should have ample opportunities to rack up yards. Gunnar Stockton interceptions, over 0.5. A backup quarterback in his first playoff game against a formidable defense? The odds of Stockton making at least one critical mistake seem high, especially if he's forced to play from behind. Longest field goal, over 42.5 yards. This prop bet is a strong play due to the anticipated dynamics of the game. Both Notre Dame and Georgia face offensive challenges. Notre Dame with a run-heavy approach, and Georgia relying on an inexperienced backup quarterback. These issues could lead to stalled drives, especially near the red zone, forcing both teams to rely on their kickers for points. Notre Dame's defense excels at bending without breaking, often allowing yardage between the 20s, but tightening up near the end zone. Georgia's defense, while not as dominant as in recent years, still has enough talent to prevent Notre Dame from consistently converting deep drives into touchdowns. Both teams are likely to force field goal attempts in critical moments. Georgia's inconsistent offensive line and improving quarterback in Gunnar Stockton may struggle against Notre Dame's disciplined defense, leading to stalled drives. Similarly, Notre Dame's reliance on the run game could create long third-down situations, especially if Georgia stacks the box, resulting in drives that fall short of the end zone. Both teams have reliable kickers with strong legs, capable of making field goals from beyond 42.5 yards. The indoor setting of the Sugar Bowl provides ideal kicking conditions. No wind, rain, or cold, to maximize accuracy and distance. These kickers are seasoned and prepared for the high-pressure stakes of a playoff game. In a close and defensive-minded contest, coaches are likely to take the safe option and settle for field goals when touchdown opportunities aren't available. With neither offense expected to dominate, field goals could become a pivotal part of the scoring narrative. High-stakes bowl games often see teams relying on their kickers, especially when facing top-tier defenses. Both Notre Dame and Georgia have kickers who have demonstrated the ability to convert long-distance attempts during the regular season, further supporting this pick. With defensive strengths, offensive limitations, and perfect kicking conditions, the likelihood of a field goal exceeding 42.5 yards is high. Expect at least one stall drive to set up a dramatic, long-range kick that sails through the uprights. Jadarian Price anytime touchdown. Jadarian Price is a crucial piece of Notre Dame's potent ground attack, and his skill set makes him a strong candidate to score in this matchup. Given the nature of the game and Notre Dame's offensive tendencies, Price has multiple avenues to find the end zone. Notre Dame has leaned heavily on its running game all season, ranking among the nation's best in rushing yards per game. This approach is not just a matter of strategy, but necessity, as their passing offense has been inconsistent. In a game where both teams are expected to struggle through the air, the Fighting Irish are likely to double down on their ground attack, giving Price ample opportunities to shine. Price possesses a rare combination of speed, power, and vision, allowing him to excel in both short yardage and open field situations. He's been particularly effective in red zone scenarios, where his ability to break tackles and find seams in the defense makes him a go-to option for Notre Dame. With Georgia's defense likely to focus on Jeremiah Love, Price could benefit from fewer defenders keying in on him, giving him an edge near the goal line. Additionally, Notre Dame's offensive line has been dominant in run blocking, creating consistent lanes for their backs. Against a Georgia defense that has shown vulnerability to well-executed rushing schemes, Price could exploit gaps, especially in second or third-level situations. Game script is another factor that favors Price scoring. Notre Dame's defense is likely to put the team in favorable field position by forcing stops or turnovers, setting up shorter drives that lean on the run game. In tight playoff games, coaches often trust their running backs in critical moments, making Price a likely candidate for high-value touches in scoring situations. Price's versatility also adds to his scoring potential. He's capable of catching passes out of the backfield, which means he could score on a design screen or swing pass if Georgia's defense overcommits to stopping the run. His dual-threat capability gives Notre Dame more creative ways to involve him in the offense, increasing his chances of finding the end zone. With a game plan centered on the run, Price's talent, red zone effectiveness, and Notre Dame's blocking strength, his odds of scoring a touchdown are high. Whether it's on a breakaway run, a goal line carry, or a short reception, expect Price to capitalize on his opportunities and deliver in this critical matchup. Bonus props for drama. Total sacks over 4.5. Both defenses could feast on struggling offensive lines, especially with inexperienced QB play. First scoring play, field goal. A slow start for both offenses is likely, making a field goal the most probable way to break the ice. Enjoy the game, and let's hope for a profitable Sugar Bowl. And that's a wrap on today's video, folks. I'm sure you're absolutely on the edge of your seat, eagerly awaiting the next thrilling installment of this channel. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, because clearly you don't want to miss any of our daily videos. I mean, who could live without them? And while you're at it, smash that notification bell, so you can be the first to know when we drop more gems like this. Oh, and if you're looking for some premium picks, because, let's be honest, who isn't? Join our Patreon. It's where the real magic happens. Premium picks, insider info, and possibly even some mildly entertaining banter. So, hit that link, and we'll see you on the inside. Until next time, enjoy the game, make those bets, and remember, you're welcome.